That's good.
We are live.
Woo! All right, let me tweet about it. Could you give me the YouTube link?
Yes. Interesting. How do I send you the link?
I guess I could find it on YouTube.
Shall yeah. Well, let me see if I can.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Urshad, do you have an official first day as CEO date?
Yeah, it will be in January, right, Sahil?
Yeah, so technically the first day would be, we have to have a board meeting. So the board meeting has to happen where the board is just me, but I think it would be fun to do it live. So we'll do a live public board meeting in January, probably Jan 15-ish. Cooley, our law firm, will fly out and make sure that we're doing everything properly, and we'll do the board meeting. This is one of the few things that you actually, like a board meeting is actually going to be, is legally required to make a CEO, to like anoint basically a CEO. So yeah, I guess officially it'll be about like Jan or so, and then before that we're working on an LOI, so just a kind of like a rough legal, like rough document that we both will sign that just says like the intent basically that we want, what we want to do in January. It may take some time, but that will have like the rough details. Yep, that's okay. But yeah,
That's really cool.
It'll be more official soon. Right now it's unofficial. Interim, I guess.
Yeah. Cool. Let's wait for others to join.
This week, what should I tweet? This week's live stream, PR reviews session.
I guess we can make it every week event, like every Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah, I think so. I think weekly would be awesome. This week's, I'll say open source.
Voice has echo. How about now? Is there echo? Just reduced. Let me see. Oh, there is still echo apparently. How do we fix that?
Well, I tweeted about it.
Okay.
So we should start soon.
Sure. Okay, reduced all these volumes. Hopefully there shouldn't be any echo. What about the meeting mic? I think this could be the reason. We can switch to wireless headphones and I will disconnect this. Yeah. And the speaker can be our studio. Yeah, default system. There could be multiple mics. Yeah, looks okay. How about now? Is there echo now? Let me ask in chat. Hello, mic testing. Is there any echo now? Hopefully should be okay. I see. It's better, but there is still apparently echo. Interesting.
Who's saying that?
On chat, on YouTube, live chat.
Has anyone corroborated? It may just be their issue.
No, like multiple
Other
people have
people?
reported, yeah. It's still better. It's better, but there is still echo. I'm not sure how. Let's see. What if I... Okay, just muted.
Do you think it's because we both have mics?
No, that can't be the reason.
Better now?
Let me check. Okay, this is... Okay, wait.
I also have AirPods. I don't know if that'll help if I...
No. I think... The mic used to work really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we are using AirPods, we probably will have to sit in different rooms. Would it make sense, yeah? Hopefully, we are audible now. Please let us know if you still can hear echo. All right. Is Emmanuel or Maya, John?
I invited them. I don't.
Okay.
They never confirmed or denied, but
Okay.
I think we can start.
Great, we can start. So today we are reviewing a pull request from Gumroad repo. We have done this session a few times before and has been really great. Sahil, do you want to add anything?
What should I add? No, I think it's going great. We're gonna keep doing them. I think we'll try to formalize it to like the same time every week, so people can kind of expect it almost as part of their own work week or schedule calendar. We don't know when, probably Tuesdays or Mondays, one of those days. But yeah, excited to just keep going through these reviews, see how much we can merge and teach people.
Cool. We have 67 open pull requests today. Let's review. So I think we can start with the auto-apply discount code because that's a more pressing issue. It would be great if we can get this deployed before Black Friday.
Yeah, definitely agreed with that.
So this was an issue created yesterday, and it's awesome. We have like 3 pull requests today. We will go in the order the pull request was created. So the first one was created 8 hours back by Varun. And let's see. Okay, so it's in draft state, which probably means it's not ready for review.
The other one? Yeah, we can skip the other one.
Yeah, we can skip it. So usually we don't review draft PRs. Please mark it as ready for review when it's ready. We'll go to the next one. Yeah, add default discount code support across products and purchases. Okay.
Deprof.
Yeah, this is a PR from Deprof. Introduce default discount code attribute in various models and components. Updated logic to apply discount codes during checkout and product reviews. Okay, enhanced product editing capabilities to manage default discount codes. Added migration to include default discount code in the links table. Yeah, it makes sense. We need a migration to update the links table so that we can add a default discount code to the product. Then there's a section with backend and API changes.
There's no AI disclosure though, so.
Yeah, there's no AI disclosure.
So I just close it.
Okay.
Yeah, so normally what I do, I've started just copying this line. If you see at the bottom, remember contributions to this repository. If you just copy paste, you can just copy that line and paste it, and it'll just.
Oh, which line is that?
You see right under the comment box, remember contributions to this.
Oh, yeah.
So I just copied that entire line, and then I just paste it there.
Oh, cool. Great.
Because that contains everything.
Oh, and this links to our pages, I hope.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
So this is something, by the way, when you open a pull request, at the bottom, it says this. It's like
Yeah.
they are choosing not to. It's right there, like right as as close to the start.
True.
I mean, you could show people on the live stream, I
Of
guess,
course, yeah.
so
we
people
go to-
know. Yeah, when you create a new pull request, you can choose like a random branch,
And it
and then
shows,
create pull request.
yeah,
right
it,
there.
Yeah, it shows right here to follow the contribution guidelines.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that PR is closed. We will move on to the last one.
Boom.
Yeah, so Pratham, I think we have got and merged multiple PRs from Pratham before, which is a good sign. There is AI disclosure, live streaming, viewing confirmation. This is important. Good to have it on the PR description. Let's see how we implemented it. So this PR implements auto-applied discount codes as described in the issue. A product can have a default discount code that's automatically applied and displayed everywhere, but is overridden by any explicit URL discount code, and its usage is tracked on purchase. Yeah, exactly what we wanted. There's a video. Let's play the video. Okay, cooking classes. Yeah, I like this. So Pratham has used like real product names, which is nice. Automatically apply discount code. Okay, so I hope this is the discount code and this is a discount code name. We probably don't want both. We just want the name. What do you think, Sahil?
I mean, it is useful to have the 20% off. I don't know. It's confusing. One thing that this video basically we should show the details of the offer. So is it 20% off? Is it 50% off?
Okay.
That would help, I think. But yeah, I think we shouldn't show the actual code itself. Just the name is probably fine.
Just the name should be okay, right?
But then we should show the
discount percentage as well.
Yeah, because if they have like different discount codes,
Oh yeah. Okay.
then it's going to be quite annoying. A lot of people have think about if you've been using Gumroad for 10 plus years, you have tons of discount codes. Most people don't like go in and like delete old ones and stuff like that.
True.
So yeah, we want to sort it probably by most recently created and then have like type ahead, so you should be able to type black.
Yeah, I think
all that stuff should come with.
I think this top-down supports that, right? So when we no, we can.
No, he's using a select. He's not using a drop-down.
Oh, okay.
He's using like the native HTML.
But let me check because the demo which I built yesterday had that feature. Yeah, so begin typing to select a discount code.
Yeah, ideally, yeah.
We want that.
Yeah.
Which is not present here. So
Yeah.
tell them that's a feedback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, by the way, we deleted our Telegram, so we're just using GitHub discussions.
Yeah.
Just because we think having everything in one place is the best place. So if you're curious what happened, GitHub issues and PRs and discussions for the win. But yeah, overall, still good.
Yeah. It looks like your camera froze. Is that okay? Just 1 second. Let me check if we can fix that.
Maybe the phone died.
Yeah. It's okay.
Camera's not that important, but it is nice.
Yeah, it's nice to have it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't work. I'll just remove the camera from here for now. Cool. The screen is fine. Okay,
We're back.
yes. Okay, this is nice. The code is auto-applied. It shows the discounted price here, which is good. Okay. Okay.
It would be nice if that pop-in didn't happen. That's
Which one?
like if you on the checkout, it doesn't show the discount right away.
It shows here.
Only like not right away. Like
Okay.
if you go back a little bit, you'll see it pop in. Yeah, so hit play, you'll see it like. So you see
Oh,
the subtotal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a separate issue, but ideally that's all rendered in the first go when it loads.
true, yeah. I also have a feeling this is happening because it's local, probably in production.
Yeah, that's
it's
probably
faster.
true. Yeah, that's probably true. Fair enough.
Okay, this is fine. Checkout. Okay.
So he's just showing different code.
Yeah, so if
Would
we
override that.
yeah, we should override it. And also noticed the code is in full caps, but the code that we showed in the product page was in lowercase, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
which is an inconsistency.
Yeah, probably we should all caps it everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, the overriding feature is working fine. Okay, on Discover, yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
Discover is. Yeah,
It would be good generally to go through clicking them, making sure it propagates, because that displaying it is different from like showing it.
yeah,
So I would have wished they clicked through and completed the checkout.
true. I think that comes later in the video.
Oh yeah, it could come. Yeah.
Yeah, so in this case, the 50% of is the 50% number that we define in the offer code, not a part of the name.
Yeah, that's good then.
Okay, so
That
we,
it shows. Yeah.
so we just need to remove the code, the actual code, is, right? Just
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
name and the discount is enough.
I think so. There's no reason to show the code because it's auto applied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah, the preview has to update, which is good. The preview is also updated.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we run specs on his branch as well?
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Yeah, so feature-wise, this part is very close to what we want, but there is no video demo on tracking the purchase. So what I would like to say is like making a purchase, then going to Rails console and actually showing that attribute getting associated with the purchase record.
Yeah. Which we'll be able to see in the end-to-end test if
End-to-end
you
test.
test for that, but yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll trigger CI for this PR as well. Okay, now we can go to the code. And also before going to the code, I want to see the AI disclosure. Just want to see how much AI is used, for what the AI is used. Okay, so model 5.1, used for writing tests, also for refining the code. All code written was reviewed and updated manually. Okay. Cool. This is links controller. This is show method.
You commented as well above.
Yeah. We keep default code assignment out of the main assign attributes block so we can enforce. Code belongs to the same seller. Okay. It's either product specific or universal. Anything else clears the default instead of silently accepting a bad ID. Okay.
I don't know why he changed this code. I guess he wants. Yeah, I don't. Why change this presenter props? Like, why take discount code from params out of it?
Yeah, is that the only change here? Looks like it, right?
Yeah, I don't see what the value of doing that is.
Yeah, that seems like the only change.
Yeah, I would just ask him why. Why?
Yeah. Let's see. Could you explain why we need this change? Okay, I'll start review. Okay, so default discount code ID. So this is one confusing aspect I had. So in the backend, we call them offer code, but on the UI everywhere we call them discount code.
Yeah, I personally think we should continue calling them offer codes because that's what the back end is, and we should change everything at once if we decide to do that.
Yeah, so at least in the backend we should use offer code instead of discount code, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the front end for now we can call discount code because we have discount code on the UI.
Yeah.
Sounds good, yeah. We need to change this to discount code star.
Also,
the backend modeling.
I think we should probably use the external ID, not the ID,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Ideally, yes. So what do we use now? Do we have
We
external
use
ID?
it's using it as an external ID. It's just not called the external ID.
Okay.
So we should rename that to external ID.
Yeah, exactly. Should we use external ID? I can show it as code for users. Terminology, and the UI. Okay. Let me check if are we still streaming? It says discount. Okay, disconnect. Okay. Let me check. Just double confirm here. Okay. Update default discount code. There is a method that we call now. Default discount code ID. Okay. This ID present default discount code nil. Okay. Okay, this is like fetching the actual code. Oh yeah, so we are using external ID, but we are not just calling it external ID.
Yeah, exactly.
Should be okay in that case? What do you think? I think we have, even in other places as well, we use purchase ID, but we use external ID
Yeah.
in purchase. So in that case,
I
this
think,
should be
yeah, we should use external ID and always call it external ID.
okay. Oh, in the variable name itself, and
Yeah, I think
parameter.
in the schema column name. Because otherwise you're going to assume that it's the ID, but it's not, right?
No, but in this case, we are storing. When we store the record, we actually store the ID itself, the real ID.
I don't think we should we?
In the DBS, we should store. Only then we can do the joins and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the external ID is cryptographically signed, so we can now do the DB operations.
Got it.
With that ID.
Okay, got it. But then we shouldn't show it anywhere. We just have to make sure we don't expose it to the user at all.
Absolutely.
All the joins happen in the back end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I think we can remove this one.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll just remove this feedback. All right. Yeah. So this section is okay. This is product card. Okay, the place where we display. It is old price is this. Okay.
Why do we need to do that?
Yeah, exactly. It's because we already have this functionality, right?
It should happen automatically by the discount code being set.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't do anything.
So the change should be related to setting the discount code for that product when the page loads, not adjusting the price.
Yeah. Also, you still have, do we have to do all this like nil stuff?
Let me go back.
Like this if discount code?
Oh yeah, we probably don't have to because it will be by default nil. We don't have to set it nil again here.
Yeah, generally if you stuff like this, I think it's always good to reference like an existing part of the code base so we know where you copied the pattern from.
Yeah, and also I want to see what's the
But
type.
this seems like pretty ugly code.
Yeah, this code is ugly. Yeah, that's true. I didn't notice it before. I also want to see what's the default code. Right? Okay, so that's an integer. Null true, default nil. Yeah, so we have default nil here. So then why do we need to set it to nil again? And also no foreign keys, please. We don't use foreign keys. We don't. Please remove the foreign key. We don't use it. We don't use it. Index. Why do we need to index But we are not looking up products with the default discount code anywhere, right? So why do we need this index? Okay, I'll go back here. See, probably we can remove. We can remove this since the default value is nil. All right. Do we need this since we already have the logic to show old/new prices when a discount code is applied? Okay. Yeah, then there is product index.tsx is default. Okay. Use effect set discount code. We treat discount code as a client-side view of whatever the server decided URL code versus default. Okay, this effect just keeps local state in sync with new cert props, but still allows local transitions like countdown expiry to expire without fighting props. Okay. Why do we need all this logic?
Yeah, we shouldn't need any of that.
Do we need this? Do we need this? We have these functionalities already when we apply a discount through URL, right? Just to make it clear to him, okay.
Yeah, like generally we shouldn't I don't think we need to know if we should the front end shouldn't need to know anything about if it's a default discount code or not.
Exactly.
All it is it's being applied in and then you're done. None of this should exist.
Yeah. Yeah, so when we thought about the feature, we assumed all these things already existed. We just need to add a default code to the product and make it work with the product pages. Okay. And product index is the product show page, right? It's the product.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. Because in some other cases we may need that logic. Because for example, in Discover we may not have the code to show old and new price. I just want to.
Yeah, we may want to rename this to edit.tsx or something because it's confusing.
No, I think this is product landing page.
Oh, that's for the landing.
Landing, yeah. So the next
Well, it should be show then, right? Show dot.
Yeah, just show.
Should not be index. So I feel like index is more like dashboard kind of.
Yeah, index generally corresponds to a list of items.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be show, I hope. Okay, so the next file is product edit default discount code selector. Okay, so we have an entirely new component for that.
Yeah, I don't like this pattern, but this is what we do elsewhere, so it's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's just to prevent that one page from getting super, super long.
True.
But it feels like it adds more complexity to hide.
Yeah, we are adding so much boilerplate again, right? We probably don't need much. So how do we show other options on the same page?
Yeah, I think that's what we do. We create components for each one.
Oh, like this. Okay.
One thing I noticed here is we are only basically storing the ID of the offer code. So we don't actually have a bunch of information about it that would be very useful. So for example, if you scroll down a little bit, on the product preview, because we don't have any information, we can't, besides the code and stuff, we're not showing other information that should affect the preview. So for example, the expiry of it, the quantity of it, all of these other things that are being set to null.
Okay, yeah.
Should not be set to null. They should be set to what?
What the actual value of that offer is.
Exactly.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, we shouldn't set all these things.
And then that way you can just do discount. Ideally, it would be much simpler. It would just be return discount.
Right.
or something. You shouldn't need to create a whole JSON. Like true as const seems weird.
What is that?
Valid true as const, line 46.
46. Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks weird. Should have added to suppress CSLint error or something, but yeah, this isn't. Maybe do you have the same pattern in other places? Yeah, this is just weird.
Yeah, we should just be able to pass like the code.
Yeah. And also, we need the search feature.
Yep. Yeah, we shouldn't be using the option select. We should be using the
Yeah.
like whatever our combo box
Yeah. Like to
equivalent is.
feature. Yes. Management. We'll also add a reasoning why we need that. That could be the. Okay. Price editor. Default discount codes. This is fine. Preview we shouldn't use. Let's try that as well. Ideally, we should use. We should use the real values of the offer code. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Then product edit state. Okay. Available discount codes.
So here, I think it's kind of maybe a good example. Like we have these objects like cancellation discount or null.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have like discount code or null, or like for example, we have like this redundancy of types. We have types in this file, and then in the next file we also have available discount codes that we're setting with these inline types.
Yeah. Should drive this.
Generally, we don't use that.
True.
It should be a single thing or null.
Yeah. Drive the types.
So discount code should be a type that exists somewhere else in the code base already.
Yeah.
We should be able to reuse that.
True. Okay. Discount codes, props available discount codes. Also, we are. So this is one thing. We are passing all available discount codes to the product edit page as a prop. There could be like hundreds of.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that.
Should we do Ajax requests from the?
Yeah.
Ideally, we should do that.
Well, that's the nice thing about having components. The component would be handling that. So,
Exactly.
yeah. If we have that component, it should be the one responsible for fetching all the available discount codes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
True. I'm just
This is a join. This is a huge join.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's going to happen, yeah.
For example, for one seller, we are going to create like 1,500 discount codes very soon. So there could be like thousands of discount codes per seller. So it could be thousands of discount codes. It's probably not scalable. It could be, because we need ideally typing the offer code should search for them dynamically. Yeah.
Do you know why we have base price sense added here? Which is also a question mark. Nothing else is a question mark, but
Yeah.
I don't think we should have that.
Exactly. So we shouldn't, ideally, we shouldn't touch anything related to price sense or anything. I'm just wondering whether we need this to display the old and new price in other places of the app which we don't have that functionality yet. Example, profile, seller profile, and discover. So that's the only reason why we Yes, this is for product card, so makes sense.
Well, base is a confusing terminology, I think. I would say original or most, actually, really what we, in my view, it should be post-discount price cents. But again, this should be calculated in the front end, no? So why does this?
Yeah, let's see where it's being used. Okay, so it's used in card here. So card is a small square thing that we have, right? Not,
Yeah.
not the
Yep.
main landing page. Oh yeah, so makes sense.
Why do we? I guess we're passing on.
If there is price sense, and if the price sense is above price sense, then
Yeah. Well, if we're keeping this, I think we should name it original,
okay.
not base.
Yeah, I'll probably
Base is confusing because it implies the lowest, not the highest price.
Yeah, that's true.
I think original.
Okay, let me check where we. It was here. We should probably rename this to original price sense. Base has a different meaning. Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of. Sorry, I might be. Actually, keep going. Sorry, I might be going ahead of you.
Okay. Yeah, we have belongs to here. We generally we don't use foreign keys. Okay, so this is a foreign key. In Rails, not in DB. I hope so. Yeah, this is okay. This is the attribute that we use to make the connection on the Rails level. I hope. We'll double check on this.
We're gonna rename that to default offer code.
Offer code, yeah.
So we shouldn't need the class name separately, should we?
Yes, since we have default prefix.
Or I guess default.
Yeah. We need to start off with code everywhere in the backend, since that's the model name of a code. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, in purchase we are storing in the JSON data attribute. So this was to avoid adding a new column to the purchase table, which is already large. So this will store the data serialized in the JSON data.
Why do we need this at all?
To track, only to track. We need to know how many purchases have occurred with the default code. So
Got it.
another way would be to track using the products, but the seller can remove the offer code from the product, right? Then we will lose that information. So that's why we are tracking within the purchase record itself.
I feel like we should not, like, used underscore is kind of a strange. It should just be the ID, and if the ID is null.
Which one?
We should store the ID. We shouldn't store a Boolean. Right? We should store.
Yeah, so I hope this is the ID. Okay, in this case.
Yeah, but it's not
named
well, right?
Yeah.
It should be called default offer code.
Yeah, it should be
ID.
A default. It should be used just default or used default discount code.
No, he's referring it to as like a Boolean, I think. It should be default underscore offer underscore code underscore ID.
Yeah, it should be this default offer code ID. Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
I mean, that's literally what we say right under there.
Yeah, exactly.
So should match that.
Yeah. Default discount code ID. So this is link policy. Okay, I think we are just permitting params here. That's all right. This is product presenter for the card. Okay, base, again, I think we have already
Is there any way to do this not on the card .rb, but on from the front end? Like the card makes a call to, or does this have to happen on like the Rails level.
Um,
Because it feels like, for example, if you scroll down to the bottom of this file, there's a ton of code
oh, for the computation. Okay.
that we should not need. This code already exists in the code base, right?
Yeah. Is that in the front end or in the back end? The offer code calculation computation part.
I don't know. Let's check.
Okay.
Let me open it up on here. Discount. Sorry, there's a lot of code. But I'm pretty sure we have something. Set offer code, maybe? What is it called? Like calculate. I guess maybe I can ask.
Yeah. Yes.
Where is AI time?
Yeah.
What does that function do? It does.
So this function is the card for web. But I'm sure there's another part in the code base where we do this calculation already.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
So in this case, yeah, I'm sure this exists somewhere else in the code. So we should not have two places doing the same thing, especially if it's a math computation, stuff like that.
Yeah, math is. I don't see anywhere else in the code base with that specific math.
Mm-hmm.
But that's most likely just the variables are named differently and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm just wondering whether we should make that pricing thing a small component. So we can pass the VAS to that component and that can display the price everywhere, right?
Yeah.
That should be the ideal way to do it.
Ideally, yes. That's. I mean, that's likely how it is done already.
Oh, we have a separate component for that pricing?
In the back end, like a separate file, I'm pretty sure. Well, we have price. We have like a price
Okay.
model.
Oh yeah, okay.
But generally, it should be in like offercode.rb or something. Should have
Yeah.
the logic. Yeah, like we have original price function.
Okay.
We have displayed amount off function
Oh, okay. On the offer code itself, right?
on the offer code itself.
Yeah, we should use
So
that.
we should be able to reuse that.
Yeah, we need to. This comment here, like we need to reuse the existing code for these computations.
Yeah, we have a lot of validations, so we should be able to reuse those as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it looks like it's in the offercode.ts, so it's a front end. Apply offer code to sense, which calculates. So we should. That's why I'm thinking we should try to do as much of this in the front end as possible, not the back end. But yeah, this looks like this function, apply offer code to sense, is what we use in the checkout, upsells. So generally, it should be.
Yeah, on the front end.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, as long as like we have one single source of truth for these computations, we can reuse it everywhere.
Yeah. I don't think we should be doing this here.
Yeah.
So whatever the product card.tsx file that we saw above, this one, should be able to just reference, like, for example, instead of showing product dot blah 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 blah, there is a function here for, original price. So we may be able to use that.
Yeah.
We may be able to show like code dot original price.
Right.
And then you don't have all that magic logic in there. Should work.
Makes sense. Yeah. On a general principle, we need to reduce the new code that we add to the code base as much as possible. It just makes maintaining more difficult. All right. Yeah, we were here. Okay, then it's product props.
Product props.
Okay. Effective discount code. Okay.
Similarly, I think we should be able to revert all these changes.
This one. So this is a presenter for the landing page, right? For the product landing page, I hope. The shop page.
I think we should already know if it's a discount code or not at this point.
Okay.
But yeah, the props, in my view, should not be passing. Like this discount code variable should be nil or not.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't have any of this custom logic for
exactly. Even if there's a custom logic, it shouldn't be in this function. It should be outside of this function.
Yeah. Also, the logic, I mean, in this comment is not, in my view, is not the way we should be doing things. So it looks like the way he has it is if there's a default discount code, it's always set. Or sorry, it's if there's a URL code, it's always set. Otherwise, we fall back to the product's default code. That's generally, in my view, not how it should work. It should only win if it's a better price. Generally, is how we do it.
Okay.
So, like if you have a better discount code, then it should always use the better one. So if you have like if the product default price is like offer code is like $50 off.
Yeah.
And your personal discount code is $25 off, it should use the $50 off.
Yeah, makes sense. On a practical sense,
yeah, like we should never give them the worst deal, basically.
Yeah.
If there's a default code that's better, but like same thing, if your URL code is not better, then it should not apply your own discount.
Yeah.
It should use the default, whatever is better, basically.
Okay, but the seller will appreciate that, right? If we go with that approach.
I mean, but I think it's the right thing to do, right? If they have like if their own discount code exists, we shouldn't apply it if it's worse, if it's like a worse deal.
Okay, will that lead to any confusion for the customer because they expect to use certain discount code, but they are seeing a different discount code?
I mean, as long as the price is better,
okay,
equal to or better, I think it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, is there someone else?
Oh yeah, someone.
I'll go. 1 second.
Cool. I'll take over for a bit. Yeah. So let's keep going. Let me make the font size bigger. So discount code. This is a good example, by the way. These kind of like changing from all in one line to many lines can be its own PR. So if this is like a good change, we should just have a no-op PR that just does that. That way we can only review like the actual changes. I know it's a little annoying because you're still not sure if these changes will get merged, but generally that's good practice. But yeah, I would say generally you shouldn't need any of this stuff. All this stuff can be reverted, and the place in which we're passing discount code props is where that code should live, which I believe is in product presenter. There is or actually probably right in here, if you look at where it's being called, this massive file, which is the props. So you can see that we're passing where is it? Discount code here. Discount code prop. So basically, by the time this is being rendered,
Yeah, you should get the
it
right
should already
discount
know
code.
what the discount code
Exactly.
is. And so it should be passed directly here from the Ruby sort of page. You will have to consider caching. So you just want to make sure that you're testing well, because you want to make sure that we're not caching like a discount code
True.
for somebody else. But yeah, I think that will simplify all this code. Basically, remove the need for it.
Yeah.
I think this is fine. You're just passing the default discount code.
Yeah.
ID. Is there a reason you don't pass just the discount code itself? Because later on you have also this function shouldn't be here, right? Available discount codes for every single product.
Oh yeah. So are we using this?
Or I guess no, this is for edit page, I guess. Edit page.
Okay.
But yeah, so this will be moved to the component.
Yeah.
And we should be using the existing types, and
Exactly.
there probably is already like a controller for returning this.
Right.
Yeah, so this is not great. Or this is like setting a Boolean. Right? This should be the right. We want to change this to default offer code ID, right? And this should be like
So we want to know exactly which code used to make that purchase.
like this. Right?
Yeah. Well, I think we get the offer code for that purchase in the params when we make the purchase, I guess. In that case, we don't have to fetch it from the product. We can directly fetch from the purchase itself.
Yeah, I guess that's why he did it this way, because it's like the data's already in the code base.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, technically it would be like this, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
And then you can comment on the rest.
Sure.
Not much left.
Yeah, so there was a question about foreign keys. We don't use foreign keys because it restricts us to make changes in the DB directly. We sometimes have to go to tables and move some data around, and having foreign keys will make the whole thing a lot difficult. Okay, so we don't need this index. We probably don't need this index. I asked a question here. What are the schema changes? Yeah, so this will be automatically updated when the DB migration is updated. Then there are tests. Okay, this is controller test. Describe default discount code. Okay. Okay, there's a. Oh, do we have universal? Okay, universal discount code as in an offer code that applies to all products. The discount code sets a default offer code when a valid product code is provided. Okay. This is good. So when we set the external ID of offer code, it sets the correct offer code record for the product. It is good. Okay, sets a default offer code when a valid universal offer code is provided. How does that make a difference here? We probably don't have to test that because for a link, for a product edit, in a product edit context, an offer code is an offer code. We don't have to check with different kinds of offer codes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we
It's
just
mostly what you want to check is the one's happy case,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
every negative case, like anything that like has like a logical difference. So universal, yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, we probably don't need this test. We can remove it.
I guess it's yeah. I don't think we.
Yeah.
I guess it's just checking that the validation,
Oh yeah, to make sure.
like a non something that's not tied to the product.
In that case, that okay, yeah. Oh yeah, on the back end, yes. On the front end, we should not even display that offer code.
Yeah, the front end
Yeah.
would not show it.
Okay, in that case, yes, we need this test. That's a good thing, yes, makes sense. It does not set the default offer code when offer code belongs to another user. Okay, other user offer code, okay.
I do think that I mean, I probably need to read more of this, but if you shouldn't create like a variable above if you're only using it for a single test, right? It should live within the test itself. So this other user offer code is only used once.
Yeah, then we can probably move that into inside the test.
Or we don't even need a variable for it.
Yeah, just use create.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We can use that here. Okay, but it doesn't set the default discount code to be nil. That's fine, but there should be some kind of error message. But I'm not really sure how we handle the product edit error message. Do we respond to the front end from the controller with the errors?
I'd have to check.
Yeah.
I think you could do.
If we are doing that, then we should probably see an error message over here. But yeah, need to double check. It does not set the default offer code when offer code is not associated with the product. Okay. Okay, so it's for the same user, but unassociated offer code. Okay, to be nil. Yeah, that's fine. It clears the default offer code when nil is provided. Okay, so this is a case of removing the offer code. It sets. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. It clears the default offer code when the empty string is provided. Okay. Should be to handle edge case. That's also fine. Okay. And then there is a model spec. It's expected to belong to default offer code with optional foreign key. Yeah, so all this variable will change when we rename to offer code. Then there is card presenter spec. Yeah, so this will all change when we update the code based on the comments. Looks like there are computations over here which will change. So we will review the spec after the changes are made. Then there is product props spec. Okay, applies default discount code. Yeah, this will also change, right, Sahil?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we can completely remove all these specs. Then there is product presenter spec. Okay. Includes default discount code in edit props. Oh, this is for edit? Okay.
Yeah, this is for the edit page. So we'll be removing this because it will be called from the separately from the product presenter.
Right. Yeah. And also, it's not very evident that this belongs to edit. We should. Do we reuse this present somewhere else? I'm just wondering.
Well, if you look at that file specifically, it has like separate props.
Okay.
There's there is kind of like a. I guess in this case, it's I would have to look more into it.
Yeah, and we could have separated the concerns differently here. It's okay. Okay, then there is a request spec. Okay, we're creating the product, creating the offer code, updating the product with the default offer code. It shows discounted price in the preview when the default discount is set. Okay. All right. With fixed amount. Okay. So we also need the specs for setting the default code as well. Okay, but this is for preview. Okay, makes sense. Probably not in this file. Then there is purchases product default discount code spec. Okay, default discount code usage from product page.
I personally think that we shouldn't need a new file for this. It feels like a relatively small update. We should just add one spec
To the existing product landing page.
because we already have like a ton of specs around discount codes. We should just have one more for like a default.
Yeah.
One or two more.
Sure.
I don't think we need so many.
Exactly. And also, when we think about it, all this functionality exists already. So we are just setting a default offer code when the page loads. So we just need to check that, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else should be already checked. If not, it's good to have a few tests, but not this much.
Yeah, I don't think, for example, we need any changes, any additions to like the purchase, except for testing like the default discount is saved.
Yeah.
But that should happen in these specs. So one issue I see with these specs is it's just testing the front end.
Okay.
It's not testing any back end. So like it has to test. Like the most important thing here is like how much did we charge the user?
Right.
And we're not testing that here at all.
Oh.
If you look, we're only testing the page selectors.
Selectors. Makes sense, yeah.
So I would definitely, these specs are not good.
Yeah. Need to refactor them. Purchase, create service pack. Alright, what are we testing in this? Successful. Offer code to be default offer code. Yeah, we need to test this, that's right. Okay, how do we set, how are we setting the default discount code in this case? I'm just curious. Let me see. Controllers. I know. Okay. Okay. Oh, so we don't have to pass in data from the front end. We can check in the backend itself whether we are using the default discount code or not. Makes sense. Cool. In that case, these specs make sense. Does not track default discount code when URL discount is used. Okay. Yeah, so this is something that we need to change based on what Sahil said. We should use the best offer code. Yeah, it was not a part of the requirement originally, but we can update to that. Change requirement. Let's see. So change requirement. Okay, we should use the best discount code when there are multiple discount codes can be. We should use the best discount code when the discount code is applied via URL. Okay. It does not track default discount code when no discount code is used. Okay, we probably don't need that test. Oh yeah, we will have we can keep the rest. Does not track the default discount code when default discount code has expired. Okay. In that case, in these cases, there is no difference between a default discount code and a regular discount code, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so we probably don't need separate tests for this.
Yeah, the only one you need is to just, for that one specific, like the default discount code
Is applied and not applied.
is like saved in the DB and not.
Yeah.
But this will be tested within the end-to-end tests. So it's probably not necessary here.
Sure.
All this, yeah.
Yeah. Then with universal offer code, it tracks default discount code when you so the default code is used. Yeah, we can also probably remove this stress as well. Okay. Then checkout helpers, expected code, if offer code is present, offer code. Else, okay, if this code is present, then use the default code. Okay. Code to be expected code. Yeah, seems like we are updating a helper which we use in the request spec. Interesting. So what was offer code before? Yeah, so I think this will also change when we switch to the best offer code mode. So we can review this later when the code is updated. Great. So we just reviewed this pull request. It was fairly big. 17 comments.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can merge it by, we'll definitely have this live by then. Whether someone earns a bounty for it or not is the question.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, should be okay.
Yeah, this checkout helpers thing too, it feels like quite a lot
Yeah.
of logic. Like all this stuff, do we need it?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if we need this.
Yeah. Cool. So that's done. Let's move on to the next.
Awesome. Maya, I think, is going to jump on.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, I lost the call. Sorry.
and she can help review the CSS changes.
Sure. Is Maya joining?
Could you put a link in the signal?
Signal will do. Oh, okay, I'm trying to get my phone.
Or I can do it.
Yeah, that'll be much easier.
Is it this? This is the same link, right? This one.
TDK. Does it show?
TDK, yeah.
TDK. Next PR we are going to review is this one. We'll wait for Maya to join.
Well, I don't know if she'll be here right away, so
Okay, we can
maybe
move
we
on to-
can do another one.
Another one, okay. This is draft. Initial migration.
Yeah.
Is it
We
manual?
should not do predoms again. We should pick somebody else.
Sure.
Starting from the oldest generally.
Sounds good. We'll go to the last one. Okay, 3 weeks ago, customizable receipts part 1. Add receipt customization to main product edit page. Results. Okay, this is fairly big. Just let me see what the changes are mostly. Okay. Yeah, I think we can review this one. So let's see. This is the first PR that addresses add receipt customization to main product edit page. Part of the requirement or the second PR to merge is, okay, this is another PR. The work was split to avoid too many changes in one PR, which is a good approach. Description of changes. Adds a new section, customized receipt with two fields, view content button text and additional text on receipt.
It's a little weird, his review, because when you use quotes, it generally means you're quoting from the UI, but I don't see those in the UI itself.
Yeah.
Like the section is called receipt, not customized receipt, and the two fields are called button text and custom message, not. So I don't know where he's getting those.
Yeah. Apply customization to the receipt accordingly from that saved data. Okay. A disclosure and confirmation of live stream PR reviews watching. Okay. Okay. Let's play the video. We'll wait. Hey, thanks for not for purchasing. Feel free to reach out and skip it a bit. Save changes. Copy the URL. Okay. Right, so this is a receipt. Wait, okay. Okay, we can see the functionality is working, but let me go back here. So view content would be the default. Text. Interesting. Sahil, just a UX question. So by setting a default placeholder like view content here, it is kind of implied that the view content will be the default text on that button.
Correct.
What about the custom message? We are using the same pattern to show that this placeholder here. Will a seller expect this is going to be the default text on their receipt?
Probably. Yeah, we can leave it blank.
Yeah, I believe we can leave it blank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can make that change. Then UX for light, dark, mobile, and desktop. Okay, this is light, dark. Mobile.
Personally, I would put these in the same. Honestly, they're not big enough to separate, and I think having no preview is really bad.
Okay, you mean
So I'd prefer this is
okay.
I don't know why he's splitting it up. Basically, it seems like an over optimization.
I see. Oh, that's the second PR, right?
Yeah, because you shouldn't split up UI changes. The UI changes should be together.
True, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Desktop is okay. Receipt, it shows. Okay, this is fine. All right. Yeah. The description is clear. Let's look at the code changes. Okay, so custom product edit, product tab, custom receipt, text input. We can remove this placeholder. We can remove this placeholder. It could be confusing for the sellers whether they it will be confusing for sellers. Is fine. Custom message. Custom receive text input. Okay. So we have different components for the button input and the custom receive text input. Sahil, do you think that's an overkill?
Sorry?
Like we have different components for receive text input for this.
Yeah,
text
that's
area.
a lot.
Yes, a lot probably. So there's a component for text area and a component for this input. Most probably, since we don't reuse this anywhere else, we can have this one receive component with everything in it. I think. Oh, we have Maya here. Hey, Maya.
Hello, hi, what's up?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. So we were in the middle of reviewing another PR. Would you like to post that and go to?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's review this. Maya, can you share your screen and open 1912?
Yeah, give me like 1 minute and then I shall do that.
Sounds good.
You said 1902, correct?
1912, I guess. Let me confirm. Yeah, 1912.
1912, okay.
Yes.
1912. And only GitHub had not logged me out. Give me another minute to fix that. Okay, I will. So this is profile, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me do a quick this thing. And a quick this thing. You should be able to see my GitHub, correct?
Yes, we can say it.
Okay, cool. Let me catch up on this one. I don't think, no, this one has not been reviewed before. Okay, so this one is a part of Tailwind migration and migrates the profile styles to Tailwind. Let's take a look at the code. Alright, let's see whether hiding white space makes this a little easier to see what's going on here. Oh yeah, much easier. Okay, so this, yeah, that makes sense. So basically what the legacy design did is it, in order to like minimize nesting, because it's like, did a lot with like CSS and HTML, it used like some margins in order to position like the child elements of the main in a certain way, and that's like would be super complicated to translate to Tailwind. So what we're doing here is we're just like adding another element, because now that it's Tailwind, that just makes way more sense for this. It's possible it would make sense to like share this with other. I mean, I guess it's just this really, so it's fine. The comments is separate, I think. We should have comments even as a. I don't think this comments class does anything anymore. I'm looking for it in the code base, but I don't think comments exists anywhere.
Yeah, generally one nice thing about reducing the CSS dependency is we should be able to get rid of all these extra names that we don't need anymore. It should basically only be the Tailwind
Exactly.
class names.
I'll get rid of the commons classes here. It's there.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're adding a padding here, which I'm assuming was previously in the CSS. Simple enough so far. Yeah, that makes sense. Can quickly look at the screenshots, but I think they were looking correct. Hello, Ita? Hello,
Oops.
please.
Sorry, 1 second.
How's the Cloudflare outage hit GitHub now too? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so we have, just zoom in here, because it's easier. I mean, I'm assuming there's no visual changes here, but it does look. One feedback here is that, so this compares, I'm assuming, production to local development. And I know it's like slightly more work, but it's like, well, what I like to do and what I think is helpful is to, like, actually take the screenshot off the same page, like, switch back to the main branch and take the screenshot then.
Yeah.
Because, like, here you, like, have to, like, put in, like, the extra mental effort of, like, filtering out the things that are, like, different, just because, like, this is, like, a page in production, this is, like, your local page. So, I just think it makes sense to, like, take the screenshots and, like, the branch and then switch branch back to main and then take the branches on locally again, just so, like, the differences between, like, production and your local stuff are, like, filtered out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think this is good. So I will just look through the code a little more again. This is just an inlining of inline styles, it's fine. What is the section component? The section component, where does that come from? Oh, here.
Mhm.
Is this worth having? I wonder. What's your opinion on this style? Do you think like this is like the type of thing we should inline or keep as a mini component? Because I know you had like you were like arguing against having mini components like this last time.
Yeah, I mean, I think in this case it's fine. Seems, yeah, it probably reduces the amount of code you have to type. I do think like for something like this, like maybe just having like the section class names as that string specifically instead of creating
That's true. Yeah.
a whole component for it. Because all that's the only.
Of this
Yeah.
mini component, could we just make a section a const section class names string? That's a good point.
Yeah.
And then I'm also saying, why do we need order here? Can we just? Oh, okay. No, this uses order 3. I mean, I feel like it should be ordered in the mobile first way, so we don't need to specify it. Can we just put them in the order of mobile and of the mobile view? Put the elements in the order of the mobile view, and then only need to use order in the LG context at all. Because we shouldn't like order elements a certain way and then immediately reorder them. That doesn't really make sense to me. I wonder whether, I mean, I guess basis full isn't the default.
What
So I
what
think
does basis full do?
Basis is like flex spaces and like, just, it basically just says like the width, but it's like, slight differences compared to like setting width full and basis full and flex. So basically what this takes care of is, this here, I think the reordering, yeah, because like here you have like the, which part of this is, like, what is being reordered here? We are reordering the follow form. Yeah, so this thing. And it's being reordered after. It's being reordered after the social buttons, I think, right? Yeah, okay. So.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would just render this as two separate elements. Since this is a component anyway, and they're so different on desktop and mobile. In like the Tailwind world, I would just have this like, use like is desktop here and just render a different, render the thing twice, just like, conditionally instead of like using Tailwind here.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should, if there's like a significant UI change where it's like all effectively a different component, we should lean into just having a separate rendering instead of trying to like use a gazillion Tailwind classes to like, especially things I think like ordering is really weird in my opinion to like use CSS to do. If it's like the DOM itself should change ideally.
It makes sense in like the old CSS design system thing, but like in a Tailwind world, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And render in the different positions and with the different styles. Yeah, that should be sufficiently clear. That's all fine. It's powered by Flutter. It's just like a global component. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Does this itself not set any? Where do we use this? We use this in few places. Yeah, no, probably makes sense to have these classes here because like use them like super different contexts. I mean, that's fine. Okay. Do we have the wish list thing in the screenshots, I wonder? I don't really see it. What is this component for? Oh, this is for like, we have like discover the wish list, right? Like you can like see someone. This is not for your own wish list. This is like for other people's wish lists, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you can visit a wish list. Like each wish list has like a page, public page, basically.
And they're discover too, then I'm assuming, since this has like a layout is discover.
I think at one point wish lists were on Discover. That may no longer be the case.
Are you sure that it's not? Because if so, we can probably just remove that instead of like adding new code to support it.
I'm not 100% sure, but I recall.
Wish list you might like on Discover, and if I click it, then I get the layout Discover. Okay, so you do have wish lists on Discover. Okay, and so this is too. So then,
Gotcha.
I think it would be good to have that in the screenshots as well. I don't think it is. So I will say, could you add screenshots of the two layouts as well, please? Because it's hard to tell like whether this actually does the same thing without like seeing the screenshots.
Yeah.
Or spacer 5 equivalent to 6 and tailwind? I feel like it isn't, but I might be wrong. Spacer 5, nope, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, that looks correct. Yes, just to be able to see what all of this does, it would be good to do that screenshot for it. This is all fine. This was in the screenshot, remember, so that's fine. So I think I saw, what did we do here? We can then also remove a bit of legacy CSS for it. Because I think in the legacy CSS or something, there's a tiny bit of, no, it's a profile CSS. It was here. Yeah, so this is like the only usage of comments in all of our CSS, so we can just remove it. Yeah, so pretty close, I think. A few more things that need to be done here, but I think after these things are addressed, we can merge this.
Awesome.
Do you have any more comments, Silas, or can I send this back?
I'm good. Sahil?
No, I think that's good. Ideally, I mean, if the code were perfect, we would also then test it ourselves.
Yeah.
Urshad, I assigned a bunch to you.
Okay.
If you check in GitHub, you'll be able to see you can do it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
See.
Should we now?
I don't have anything to send to me.
No.
Yeah. You can pick any, but I think the min.io ones may be good just to like talk through that, but this one's really small.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, you were saying you assigned a bunch to Urshad.
Yes, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I thought you were saying Urshad assigned a bunch to me. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah. I assigned a few to Urshad so he can.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Great. Thank you, Maya. I think awesome. Okay, so we are currently reviewing the PR 2021 preserve cover order on product duplication.
So this looks like a bug.
Yeah. When duplicating a product, the cover images appear in the wrong order. Okay, so these look like the replication steps. Yeah, so there's a before video. Okay, this is cover 1 and cover 2. Skip it a bit, duplicate. Okay, the product is now duplicated. Okay. Oh yeah, it's swapped. Okay. Cool. So after, yeah, it should retain the same. Change. All right. Yeah, the green one is in the first. Okay. Seems to fix the issue. Before, after, okay.
That's very nice, by the way. I like how he included the fact that the spec would have failed.
Yeah.
So that's, sometimes you write a spec that would have passed it.
Sure.
In both cases, not very helpful. So this is a nice it's good to show that the spec would have failed. Which takes effort because it means he saved the code, reverted the code, kept the spec,
Exactly.
tested it. So appreciated.
Absolutely. And I also do the same thing when reviewing the PR. I sometimes revert the application changes and run just the specs
Yeah.
to see if the specs are okay or not. This is good. It's a very minimal PR. This is the only application code change.
Generally, bugs should be one line of code.
Yeah.
Ideally, yeah.
Right.
Most bugs are the issue.
Yeah.
A bug only exists in one place generally.
We are creating 3 asset previews. We are assigning order, then we are duplicating it, and we are asserting the order again. So this is great. I think we can merge this after triggering the CI for it. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if the tests pass, then I think this is a really good
Yeah.
PR.
Yeah.
And he just did this. The only downside I would say is I don't see it. It's not referencing an existing issue.
Okay.
It's like he found his own issue and solved it.
Yeah.
So there's no bounty. There's no issue associated with this.
Okay.
But I might as well. I'll add.
Okay.
It's a really good PR example, so I'll give $1,000
Cool.
to that.
Yeah. For like,
And then
well, explaining all the description, making it easier for reviewers.
yeah, it'll help. It'll help other people
Yeah.
who are watching this get improved. So
Absolutely.
more that if there was none of that, then maybe I'd give $250. So it's like most of the value is in like teaching other people basically.
Yeah. Okay. So we have just approve the PR and we'll merge it after the CI is fully run.
And generally, just as a meta commentary for Gumroad, I versus our other projects, it tend to give higher bounties just because the impact is higher. So for FlexIsle, something like this would probably not earn $1,000. The $1,000 is because like this will solve a problem for like lots of Gumroad creators who deal with this.
Sure.
So that's why.
Yeah. And also, I think once the product is duplicated, it is really hard to go back and update the order.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, like if you email support, and then they have to tell an engineer, and then you have to like fix all these things in the console, which may have adverse effects.
Absolutely.
And so yeah.
Yeah, and before going to other assign pull requests, there's a request in the chat to check 1901.
Awesome, let's do it.
Let's do it.
1901.
901. Yeah. Add automatic probation removal for low balance fraud check once balance is above 100. Okay.
It's kind of a confusing title. Add automatic probation removal
Yeah.
for low balance fraud check once balance. I would try to say like maybe like from the user's perspective, like what's happening, because it feels like that's just like if you fully understand the code base, maybe that would make sense to you. But I have no idea reading that like what's happening. What's the user story change?
Yeah. So this is a linked issue. Users automatically are put on probation for suspicious refunds. Okay. Should be automatically marked compliant again once their balance goes above 100. Okay. Yeah. So now we automatically probate, but we also need to automatically remove the probation when their balance is back to normal. That's what we are trying to do. Let's go here. And we also honor the order of pull request. In this case, 1901 is the first PR happened on this issue. So yeah, we can continue reviewing it. Okay, looking at the description. Okay, the flow. User gets probated. User's balance increases through a new balance transaction. Okay. The callback runs a few quick checks. Okay. If all pass, it does this. The worker confirms that the probation was set by, okay, probably using the comments which we have to refactor in future. It marks mark compliant. Interesting. Okay, we will comment on this more when we go to the code. Nodes runs only for probated users with positive transactions. Okay. Only affects probations created by low balance fraud check. Okay. Then why? Then there is test a disclosure. Okay, nodes. Let's go back here. Okay, this is low balance fraud check. Okay. Check for balance, recovery, and mark compliant. Okay, unless on probation. But so one confusing aspect of this is that we remove the on probation thing, right? So currently we have flag set on the user to post payouts. We probably don't rely on probated state.
Well, we're basically saying if they're probated for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hello.
we're streaming right now, just so you know.
We
You're
are
welcome
live
to.
streaming. Hey.
You're welcome to join if you want. But awesome. What should be done in a second? Yeah, I mean, basically it's saying. I hate unless. This is the worst feature of Ruby or Rails ever. My brain architecture is not meant to deal with these, so I would much rather do if not, personally, because it's like a guard statement, but it's not a guard statement because it's an unless. It's like it's confusing to me.
Yeah.
But basically, you're just saying return if they're not probated. So only look at this if they're probated. So I think it's fine to keep it there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And also,
I would also sort of potentially update the method name to be a little bit more accurate.
yeah.
Like we have here, check for low balance and probate.
Yeah.
So I would probably, I guess that's what he's kind of doing, but I think check for balance and mark compliant. Maybe there's a better.
Sure. So I'm just wondering whether the whole thing is working or not, because I'm not really sure if we really on probation or probation status to pay out users now. We have changed that. Yeah, but I'll double check that and we'll comment on it. And
Yeah, we also like have to enable refunds,
Yeah, exactly.
which we aren't doing.
Which we aren't doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are disabling refunds here. We have to enable refunds as well. And also mark compliant. So the user's not reviewed state goes to complaint, then goes to on probation, and then we are going back to the complaint state. In that flow, it sounds okay. Is there any case where we probate and not reviewed users? No, right? We probate only when the user is already complained.
We only probate if they're compliant. We can't probate an existing.
Not reviewed user, right? I think. Because marking complaints.
Well, we can check on the state machine.
Yeah.
What is it? User risk state?
No, just user.rb.
User.rb?
Yeah. On the model, we have the state machine.
So not reviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you can't.
We can't.
Actually, I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to tell from this. Not reviewed can go. Yeah, I think it can. Not reviewed can go straight to
on
probation.
In that case, we shouldn't mark them complaint from this worker.
We should just, yeah, exactly. We should move them back to whatever state they were
Before.
in previously.
Previously, yeah.
Yeah.
So, on a surface level, this PR looks okayish, except for the missing part where we have to enable the refunds back. I mean, on this file, but we cannot approve or reject this PR right now because it needs a very detailed look
Yeah.
to permissions and stuff. In the balance transaction, after commit, check for balance recovery. Okay.
I generally don't think we should update the balance transaction model.
Yeah, that's like a very sacred.
I would recommend just doing it on purchase
Absolutely.
or something that's not payment related but more on the product level.
That's true. And also, what do we check for low balance right now? Would be good to check that as well. So let's see. Let me check. What was the low balance fraud check? Oh yeah, we check that when we make a dispute or a refund. Okay, so for recovery,
So same thing. We should do it on like a new purchase.
the problem with new purchase is that purchase happen a lot of times per second, and we probably have to check for every purchase, and that can increase a lot on the DB.
But so I mean, the same thing will happen with balance transaction. Balance
Balance
transaction happens
transaction.
every single purchase. It creates a new balance transaction.
Yeah,
Actually, more will happen on balance transaction because it happens on not just purchases, but refunds and chargebacks
true.
and payouts.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think there's. I think purchases should be like a pretty intensive. Lots of things happen per purchase, so
yeah.
I think that's
should be
okay. I think it's okay. Logically, I think it makes much more sense for this to be like when there's a new sale,
Yeah,
check.
makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know how you would revert because we do not store
Yeah, the
the
previous state.
previous state. To my knowledge, I don't know how you would revert it to the previous state.
Yeah,
You don't know if they were not reviewed or compliant beforehand.
yeah. And also, this needs to be constant. We should not write numbers directly inside methods. It's not very evident.
Yeah, for sure. We already have like low balance threshold, so we should be using that variable.
Yeah.
It's right above there. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. We can. This is negative.
I mean, the code should look almost exactly like this. Like
Yeah.
it should be pretty similar.
Similar to this one. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So this comment we need to do a constant or reuse the already existing constant from above.
Or create a new variable if it's different.
Is it?
Because one's negative 100, one's positive 100.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's probably good idea to get a new variable for it. We need to do a new constant. Let's say new constant is fine. So start review. Okay. Yeah, I leave. Is there any side effect for checking this on purchases?
I mean, we could check for like if the price sense is greater than 0 or something. So at least it's not running on every purchase.
Yeah.
But for any with non-zero, I think. My guess is we have some code that already does something like this.
Yeah.
Because it feels like this is a kind of thing that would come up a lot. There's like a purchase is made and you have to like refactor something.
Right.
So we can take a look at. Yeah, like for example, I think it should be much more something like this. If you go to purchase.rb
Yeah.
on line 247 or 245, there's actually a lot of examples of stuff like this.
Yeah. What is that?
Maybe someone joined or left the Google chat or it died.
Oh,
Yeah, we're still there. We're still here.
Still in the call. Okay.
Yeah, so if you go, you can, this is kind of where it should live, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So you see how that iffy one, it says only if purchase.price sense is greater than 0. So I think we should just add a separate transition state.
Yeah. We can do that.
It still doesn't solve all the problems. Like I still think we don't have a way of going to the prior state. So
Yeah.
we need to, this is sort of a software architecture question of like,
True. It needs a very detailed look.
we probably need to save the prior state.
Yeah. Then this will all change, so I'm not reviewing that code.
Yeah.
Balance recovery, fraud check worker. Okay, there's a concern over here. Spec enables refunds for creator when unpaid balance is 0, does not mark. Okay, when it's below as well. Does not mark the, yeah, so this may or may not change. We need to check in detail how you mark the user as complaint. So generally when we mark a user as complaint, we need to be extra careful because we will immediately start paying out to that user, and yes, it's also very difficult to recover the money back if we pay to a fraudulent user. So the marking complaint should be a very sensitive operation. Yeah, this will all go away. Yeah, I'll come back to this PR. Add one comment. Let's say add one comment, but we'll review this PR in detail after checking a few things. All right. Okay, so that's reviewed. I'll go back to the list. Okay.
I gave you a bunch.
Duplicate anchor usage causing button layout issue on mobile. Okay. Products new, collaborators new. On mobile, the cancel button used 2 different anchor wrappers. Okay. There's a duplicate A tags. Okay. Oh, there's a tag inside a tag. Makes sense. On mobile, this caused an issue where the cancel button failed to fill the remaining horizontal space. Okay. Oh yeah. This is a nice UI fix. And also a DOM fix as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Soon the DOM won't affect the UI as we move. That's like a CSS design system thing that will auto fix.
Yeah.
But yeah, before that, it is good to still clean these things up. So
I'm wondering how he's figuring out all these issues.
I think he just runs around finding issues. He's awesome.
It's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the people I think we should try to work with more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like finding this one has to go to the DOM and check stuff, right? Or at least.
Well, he noticed something probably. He noticed like, why is this
view exactly
not like how it should be? And then he noticed that's probably because of the DOM is doing 50% on that parent, not on the child, and the child is not full width, blah blah blah. So
exactly.
yeah, he's probably applied this best, which I ask people to provide root cause analysis.
Yeah.
You should always provide like what went wrong in the code base, and he does a good job with both of these to do that. So this is good.
Absolutely, and also this screenshot is awesome. It's very evident, like A inside A, which should not happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So root cause analysis, okay. Using both link and navigation, button ref produced 2 anchor elements, creating invalid nesting and breaking mobile flex box layout. Okay. Solution: just use link and remove navigation button. Like we did here before, after. Oh yeah, this looks awesome. Mobile light mode, desktop, okay. Desktop light mode, yeah, AI disclosure, no AI confirmation. It's awesome. It's really nice. And the change would be very minimal. That's the best part.
Yeah, and it's less code.
Very less code, yeah.
So it's good.
So import, okay, we don't need this anymore. Do you know why we added something like this in the first place?
Maya would know better than me. You can check what that component is, navigation button.
Yeah.
My guess is it's a button that it looks like a button, but it's an anchor link for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's a link.
It's a link that looks like a button.
Okay.
I think we should aim to delete this, but it may be. It looks like inertia specific.
Yeah. Oh no. Or am I looking at the different thing? Navigation button.
Yeah, you need to be an app components button. You're in a navigation button.
Okay. App components. Oh. Same thing, right?
It's a button.tsx.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like a probably
navigation.
a export of it. It may be old code that you're looking at.
Yeah.
Because this may have been refactored recently as part
true.
of some of the CSS changes.
It's true. Or at least when I click this thing, it should. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's an A link that looks like a button.
Pardon. Okay.
But the cancel button should not be a ref generally because it's just a cancel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is in this case because it's doing a link, but
True.
I think he could have done it the other way, which is he could have just used navigation
Navigation
button.
button. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is probably fine.
Is there any other properties associated with this button that we have to use on click?
There's some if we want, like outline, but
Yeah.
I think he's using outline. It looks like an out, or he's not, but it looks like a. The cancel button look. I mean, if that's what it looks like, then great. But
Okay.
I would have assumed you would have had to add outline to make it look like that.
Okay. Let me check before and after. It looks okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
We can merge it.
It looks fine to me.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just do
This is only getting $250 though.
this. Okay.
Sorry.
Do we have a label for that?
No, you can add 250.
Okay. Oh, there is. We can use.
Yeah, so ideally Flexel would just like see the merge, look at the label,
Yeah, and show that.
and create an invoice automatically.
Yes. Cool. No test needed. I hope we can just merge it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Should be okay.
It
Awesome.
may like there may be some weird selector issue potentially that surfaces in
Yeah.
the test, so it would be good generally to run the test.
Sure. We'll keep an eye on it, whether it breaks or not. By the way, we are 12 minutes past one.
Okay, yeah, we can end things. We can look at how many pull requests there are left. We
Yeah.
started at like 65, I think.
Yeah, 67, I guess.
And how many are we at now? 35.
35.
Boom. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We did 30.
Awesome.
Half or so were because of they didn't do the AI disclosure, so.
Did we merge that many pull requests in between?
No, I closed like a bunch because
Oh.
they didn't have the AI disclosure. I just went through and
Nice.
closed a bunch, but
Sounds good.
yeah, my goal generally is to get to about 25. So we might need to do multiple of these a week now to
Sure.
stay on top of everything. But awesome. Thanks everyone for tuning in
Yeah.
and shipping better and better code. And it's going to get easier and easier because we're going to be done with more and more technical migrations. So the code base will be easier to work on. I did want to cover, though we didn't have a chance, all the min.io stuff. So we can try to get that stuff merged in. Basically right now, if you want to run Gumroad, you have to set up an S3 account and use like an S3 bucket and all that stuff. Ideally on local, you shouldn't need that. You should just use like a local folder. So that's in the works.
Yes, absolutely. And also, we are working on paying out the Oasis contributors much faster. So that's also in the works. Yeah, very excited. So, thank you, everyone.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.